Hello, love. It's Kat here from Selfunity. Welcome into your divine weekend reading. I'm so grateful and excited to be here with you today, love. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining me for this reading. So, for today's reading, we are using the Fairy Tarot cards, and we are just going to jump right in today and see what messages of guidance you need to hear and receive at this time. So if there's anything that's been on your mind, maybe you have a question you'd like to get some guidance on, go ahead and take a moment while I'm shuffling the deck to just set those intentions quietly with yourself, with your guides, with God, your angels, your ancestors. And just ask those questions to yourself now and trust that you will receive the answers in the divine's perfect timing, exactly when you're meant to know and receive the answers or guidance that you're meant to receive. All right, love, so let's see, what do we need to know for this upcoming weekend? And even though I am filming this the weekend of August, I believe 27, 28. This is a timeless reading. So the messages that come through in today's reading are always intended to be timeless. If you're tuning in at a different time than when I originally shared this video, that is perfectly okay. It's meant that there is a message in it that you're meant to receive at the time that you tune in and listen. All right, so we have our tarot. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for us. We have the Prince of Autumn, dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous, cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, and kindness to others. We also have Princess of Summer. Wow, we have two court cards starting off. Gentle, sensitive, kind, and experienced. A new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. All right, love. So I'm already getting the message, but let's see what all our tarot cards are, and then we'll go deep. Six of Autumn. The good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. Let's see what else we have. Two of Winter. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. All right, and our last card here is Nine of Spring. Okay, so we have a card from each of the suits. Nine of Spring. Protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. Okay, love, so what I'm seeing here is a couple different things. I'm getting a couple different messages here. So the first one is, with these two court cards popping out first, is that there is something that you are trying to cultivate. And this could be something that you've been trying to create or pursue for quite some time. Okay, but with the Two of Winter coming out and Six of Autumn here too, I feel that this is something that maybe you're going back and forth on a lot. Okay, or it's something where maybe you like pick it up and you give it a try, and then maybe something comes in and it stops you from fully allowing yourself to commit to this experience or this relationship, this like hobby, this goal of yours, maybe a possible career path or business idea, maybe a creative project or relationship, whatever it is to you. It's something where it's like you really want to pursue it, you really want it to turn into almost like something that it's like something that you feel really passionate about internally on an emotional and mental level, but in the physical, so I'm seeing like you get really passionate about it on an emotional and a spiritual level, but when you start pursuing and connecting with this goal, this person, this experience in the physical, you may tend to get in your head about it a little bit, or just get overwhelmed with all that you are taking in as you allow yourself to pursue this experience or this person. And so it's like you decide to stop. You let those challenges stop you from fully committing and pursuing this path wholeheartedly. Okay, so that's why we have the Two of Winter here, is because you are like battling the indecision, like it says here, indecision holding you back. So you're really not sure if this is something that you want to commit to. And for some of you, you may not be committing to making this choice, to this pursuit, because of something that is connected to maybe finances, okay, because we have the Six of Autumn here and it says borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. And so maybe you just feel as though you don't have the financial resources to fully allow yourself to commit to this experience. But I feel that with the Prince of Autumn, Princess of Summer, and the Nine of Springs here, Spirit's letting you know that you have all the resources that you need with what you know you are capable of creating or connecting with or pursuing on this path in this exact moment. Okay, so I feel that you're allowing the idea of finances, or even like it's just finances overall, but I'm also hearing like monetary gain from it. So maybe this is something that you're wanting to receive money from, or it's something that you have to like invest money in order to receive more money. But I see what I'm seeing here is that the idea of the financial aspect of this goal or this pursuit, it is very far out. Like where you're at on this path right now, it's very different from the like end goal or the end vision that you're attaching to when it comes to the financial concern or the financial aspects of this goal, this pursuit, this hobby, whatever it may be. Okay, so ultimately Spirit's saying, you know, just work with what you have right now and don't worry so much about the bigger monetary purchases that you're going to have to make, or bigger monetary investments that you're going to have to make later on down the line, because that will come as you allow yourself to continue connecting with and pursuing with this path based on the resources and the capabilities that you have right now in this present moment. Okay, so it's not like you can't allow yourself to explore and discover and learn more about this path, more about this pursuit or this relationship, just because there's some type of physical, either like a physical block or money block, financial block. Okay, and because when we talk about finances too, the Six of Autumn here, like if this is a relationship aspect, Spirit's saying, you know, maybe you keep pursuing this relationship, but you keep getting blocked by things in the physical. Okay, so maybe like your work schedules don't always line up, or maybe there's some distance between you where maybe you live in a completely different city that's 2 to 3 hours away, or maybe even across state lines. And so you constantly allow yourself to kind of come back into yourself, back into your comfort zone because of these physical blocks that seem impossible to overcome. But they're not impossible to overcome. It's just that you're thinking long term when Spirit wants you to bring your focus back into the present moment and just work with what you have and work with what's available to you in this moment right now. And Spirit's also coming in and they're sharing this message of having gratitude for what you have now. Spirit's actually bringing in the concept of reflecting on the notion that, you know, what you're being given in terms of this pursuit, this experience, or this relationship that you're wanting to pursue and connect with, it's almost like you're looking at it from the glass half full or glass half empty, but you're needing to kind of flip and look at it from glass half full. And Spirit's also recommending that you look at it from the notion as if like, what if someone else was in your shoes? Like there's many other people who would want to be in the place that you're in now, with the opportunity of having the possibility of pursuing this path, this goal, this relationship, this connection, despite all the obstacles and challenges that you have convinced yourself that you're facing. Okay, they're just they're almost like illusions of the mind here. It's just breaking through those egoic conditioned beliefs, that indecision, and really sinking in to the belief and trust in yourself and the belief and trust in God and the universe, your angels, your ancestors, because they are continually reminding you that this path is possible. Otherwise, it wouldn't keep finding its way back to you. You wouldn't keep finding your way back to it. So it is possible for you to allow yourself to consider and to connect with and to pursue this path that keeps popping up for you again and again and again. You just have to make the choice, which is what this Nine of Spring is all about. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some tea leaf cards. So these are the tea leaf cards, and this is a huge deck. So hopefully we can keep it together here. Okay, so our first one is flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Yeah, so that is exactly what I said around looking at the long-term vision. Like, you keep wanting that end result, that end goal, but there are small wins that can be celebrated along the way, okay? Such as, like, so with coming back to the relationship aspect, a small thing that you can celebrate if you're in like a long distance relationship, or your work schedules are just clashing. Say you both have some free time and you're able to get on the phone with one another. That's a small win that you can celebrate because you were able to connect with one another at the same time, and you can enjoy that moment as the blessing that it is. Okay, and the more that you celebrate those small wins, those small achievements of actually experiencing what you're actually wanting to experience when it comes to this connection or this pursuit, this goal, this hobby, whatever it is for you, it's going to signal to the universe, hey, they really enjoyed when that happened, and they offered gratitude for that moment, for that interaction, for that connection, for that achievement. And then the universe will make way for you to have more of that experience, which will then open up the path for you to have more of that, which will get you to that in long-term goal. Okay, so we have a tea leaf card that is flipped up right here, which is key, successful outcome to your problems. Okay, so this is going to be successful. You just have to give yourself permission to pursue this path and to really trust in it and to really commit to it. All right, one more. I was gonna say, let's get one more, and we got one more there. Okay, we also have Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Yes, you will overcome this. You will get through this. We also have Axe, forces working against you. Okay, this is what you're feeling. You're feeling like the universe is working against you, and it's really trying to work with you. Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. This is the sign, this is the signal, the message that what you give your energy towards is what you will get back in return. Okay, so if you're constantly focusing on what's not happening when it comes to pursuing this path or this connection, this relationship, this hobby, this goal, this business, this idea, the money, whatever it is, you're going to get more of that. Okay, you're going to get more pushback from it. But when you focus on what's actually working and not what you think is working against you, then you'll receive more of that abundance, more of that love, more of that fun, more of that joy. All right, we have the month February. Okay, so February could be significant to somebody. We could have a Aquarius or Pisces here with us, or this reading may be about an Aquarius or Pisces placement. Okay, I'm also seeing that by February is when you'll start to receive the bounty that you are really seeking as far as that long-term vision. Okay, and so Spirit wants you to also think about what it is that you're trying to receive with this pursuit in terms of time. Okay, you're wanting that time to happen like tomorrow, but Spirit's saying it may not happen till February. And since it may not happen till February, what do you need to do to make sure that when February comes, you'll actually have something to show for yourself when it comes to this pursuit or this connection? Okay, so coming back around to like the goal or the business, there are some things that you're going to need to take care of, some things that you're going to need to put into action, put into place, work through in order to ensure that you receive the success and the ability to overcome those challenges and those obstacles that you're facing now by the month of February. Okay, you're not going to get there overnight, but if you keep taking those baby steps, keep working at it day by day, allow yourself to commit to this, choose to commit to it, and overcome that indecision, overcome the attachment to that long in-term goal, okay, then by February, you will actually have something to show for yourself, show for this path, show for this connection. Okay, so you have to give yourself time. Okay, give yourself the time that it takes by making time each day to commit, 5-10 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours to this project, this goal, or this relationship, this connection. Okay, and Spirit's saying, give it the time in whatever way works best for you. Okay, so if you're resonating with the messages about the relationship, maybe you can't always connect with each other every day. So, maybe just send them a text in the morning, send them a text before bed, or make plans to just meet on the phone or meet in person just once or twice a week. Okay. And then this is about a goal or a business or a hobby that you're trying to pursue. Schedule in time, maybe 20-30 minutes every day to work on it. If you can't do every day, do a couple hours a week. Okay, whatever works best for you. But just by allowing yourself time and dedication to this craft or to this connection, by the time February comes around, you will have something to show for it, and you will feel much more at ease, much more at peace with the choice that you're making to commit to this project versus continually going back and forth in that space of indecision, constantly giving it a try, letting it go, giving it a try, letting it go. Okay. All right, love. So let's go ahead and pull our last card now from this deck here. This is the self-awareness cards. And I love this deck. They have questions that you can just choose to reflect on quietly to yourself. You can think about the answers to these questions with yourself. But I do also recommend that you spend some time journaling out the answers. All right, so let's see. What is our weekend journaling prompt? If it wants to come out. Oh, okay. Too many, so let's just pick one of these. All right, we're going to get this one here. All right, here we go. Are you letting fear stop you? Are you letting fear stop you? Is that what is stopping you from making a decision to fully commit to this? And you're just using the excuses of time, of distance, of money, resources to stop you? You're just making up excuses when really it's the fear that you're letting come in and stop you. You are capable of this, okay? Even though we have this forces working against you, we have this karma card, you also have the key of success and the eagle of, having that eagle vision, being able to zoom out, being able to see the bigger picture here. You know exactly what's stopping you, and it's yourself, it's your mindset, it's how you're viewing this situation. And only you have the power to transform it, to overcome that, to see past it, and to just kind of force yourself into the position of actually connecting with it and allowing yourself to connect with it every single day, because it keeps coming up because it's something that you're meant to be connecting with. All right, so here on the back of the card, we have some more questions and your soul action. So this says, are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable. But it's up to you to see that by taking action. Today's soul action. Today, be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero. So that is who you will become. So you get to become the hero of your story in this moment now. Nobody's going to come in and do the hard work for you. Nobody's going to come in and make the time for you. Nobody's going to say, hey, we added an extra hour to the day. No, you have 25 hours to, open up some time to work on this project, work on this pursuit. Or, hey, we shifted your schedule around so you can make time to connect with that new person that you're connecting with. Only You are the one that gets to decide what you do with your time, how you spend that time. And there's something that keeps coming up that you really want to be spending your time with, that you really want to be connecting with, that you really want to be learning about or experiencing. And it's something that it's really going to set you free from all this indecision, all this fear that you've been embodying. And so your homework, Spirit's giving you homework for this weekend, is to zoom out, zoom out and see this bigger, see this moment, this experience that you keep trying to connect with, that you keep trying to commit yourself to. See the bigger picture of it all, and then zoom in and see where you're at right now with it, and take that next step. Okay, what is one thing that will get you over the hump that you keep allowing yourself to kind of sink back into yourself, sink back into your comfort zone, and sink back into this indecision? What is one thing that will pull you out of that indecision? What's one thing that will get you over the current obstacle that's in front of you? And just do it. Just do it. Okay, so I want you to share with me in the comment below, what are you going to be doing this weekend to overcome this fear, to move past this obstacle that you keep allowing to stop you? Okay, what is the fear? Let's name it out loud, because by giving it voice, we remove its power over us. Okay, so tell me what you're afraid of, and then tell me what you're going to do about it to overcome that fear and to move beyond it, so that you can fully immerse yourself in this connection, this experience, this path that you're wanting to commit to and pursue. Okay, you get to choose. The choice is yours, and it's always been yours. So kick fear in the face today. Say, I see you, I feel you, but I'm no longer going to allow you to keep holding you back. Okay, you're no longer going to allow it to keep holding you back. So let me know what it is in the comments. Give it a name. Let us hear what it is from you. And then let me know how you're going to overcome this. What action step are you going to be taking this weekend to fully commit to this path? I can't wait to hear what it is that you're going to be doing, because this is going to propel you into the spaces that you've been wanting to connect with, that you've been wanting to pursue, the success that you've been seeking. And it all starts right now in this moment with you saying yes to yourself and saying no to that fear that keeps pushing you back. All right, you've got this, love. You've got this. I believe in you. Now it's time for you to believe in yourself. All right, love, if you enjoyed this reading, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on the next reading that I share. I'm sending you so much love and healing energy. Until next time, bye, loves.